It's really hard to open an ear with one hand. You can see we've got full dent going on. Thank goodness. We should have that. And we are down to half milk line or below. It's definitely behind. This is some wet stuff right now. Oh, hey, cat. What were you doing in there? Crop scouting? Have some corn. Sorry. Thank goodness we've had the week that we had this week, where this stuff has had a chance to dry down. Our soybeans are a long ways behind. Actually, the farthest along stuff that we've got is these 1.2 maturity soybeans at the end of the driveway here. Those are our non-GMO FBN beans that we're testing out this year. We've got a couple weeks to go on those yet, and then we're gonna be busy. We got a group of people coming out actually to install some cameras on our setup over there, so that during harvest we've got cameras on our grain dryer and our bins and our pits, so that we can see what's going on from anywhere using the cell phone or the iPad. Also, we're gonna be taking delivery of a machine. What do you think, Didge? Is it time to get to work? You feeling a little better around the camera all of a sudden? Now that Jim's out here, he's gonna go through some of this header. He doesn't like having to stand on his tippy toes all day long. So we're gonna bring it down to a much better level for him. What do you think, Kat? That's what I was thinking too. Dana from Dakota Micro, they brought out a whole bunch of their new InnoPro cameras here. What we're gonna do is connect these to the grain bins and to the grain legs using the iPad or my cell phone. If I roll over at night and I'm worried about something, I can log on, see those cameras live. But see, then the problem is I'll roll over, I'll check my phone, and then everything will look good on the cameras, and then I'll just go on Instagram for an hour. Yeah, there you go. It's the millennial thing to do, I guess, yeah, right? Yeah. Complain that you didn't get any sleep because you were on Instagram all night. Don't have too much fun up there. We got one guy up there doing all the work, and this guy's just down here hanging out with the cat. Yep. We got cameras and cables stringing through back here so that we can look at our pipes, make sure everything at the exchanger is going good in the middle of the night. So that's going to be mounted up there some way or another. All right, Jim, you got this handled?
All right, we should know we're up here. This will take a while.
I'll be back in an hour then, with a flashy piece of machinery.
Flashy piece of machinery.
Going to get a grain cart.
All right.
All right, see ya. I tell you what, I'll just stop at Deere then. After I leave here, I'll stop at Deere and grab some of that oil just to make sure we got it.
There you go.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep, thanks, Jim.
Yep, bye.
Bye. There she be. So beautiful. You brought me a toy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Is it big enough?
I don't know, I was kind of hoping it would... Well, Welker's got a 1600, so we should have built this one to 17.
We got another one.
Oh, okay, good, good. Yeah. We'll have two of them then.
Yeah, exactly.
You said there's not a single grease zerk on those tracks?
Not one.
Not one. And the bogey wheels are independent on airbags?
Spring mounted, or it's a rubber cushion.
Rubber cushion,
so
okay.
It'll oscillate at 360 degrees.
So it's gonna be, it should be really smooth.
Well, especially when you're on the road.
Do you call them bogey wheels?
We still call them bogey wheels.
That's what I do too. It's like an old snowmobile term.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, it's gotta go out a little.
How big are these tracks?
36 by 140.
36 by 146? All right, they got the tracks on that thing, so the professionals have got it from here. They're gonna bring it out to the yard. Not that they didn't have it anyway. They really didn't need a millennial cameraman to show up and monitor what they were doing. But anyway, I wanted to. So now I'm gonna head over to John Deere and grab some parts from there that Jim needs. And I gotta run to the hardware store, grab a couple of things that the camera guys need, make it easier for them, and then I'm headed back. How's it look?
Looks nice.
Looks sharp, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really sharp.
Get her, get her. Stuck. Jason, are you guys all good over there right now? All right, I'm trusting you. These Dakota Micro guys have already talked me into making sure I get a backup camera on this cart. They threw it in there right now. So we're gonna, not today, but we're gonna throw a backup camera on this cart, wide angle one. That way I don't run into anything and wreck these tracks.
Flowers.
Jim, are you gonna clean up the mess you made on the floor in here?
Where?
Well, there's some speckles here.
Yeah, as soon as you move the combine so I can.
Good help is hard to find. Let's go see what these guys are up to.
So this software we can put on your computer too.
Right. So this is what'll show up on any app. Is that one up? Can we raise that one up?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should raise that one up so we can see more of the pipes back here.
Okay.
Oh, there, that made it wider, huh?
Yep.
So there I can see the full grain dryer. I can see everything from there. That looks pretty good to me, which is good because I don't really want to climb up there and adjust it.
What do you suggest, Dana?
All right, girls, let's see it. Here we go. Here we go. Someone should really put some gravel in that spot. Tomorrow. We have gravel coming tomorrow. Jason decided that we should probably try to run over one of their new cameras here. We're gonna see if it'll wreck the tractor. And it's gonna record it, right?
It's gonna record it, yeah.
So it's going onto a monitor we got sitting on the floor over there. It's gonna record the destruction. The camera will be fine, but it's gonna be pretty bumpy in the tractor, I'd imagine.
The only thing that breaks
Those
the
two,
camera...
you'd think those two would get sick of that, but... Should I go get a tractor?
Yes, go get a tractor. Let's do it.
The little one is in there. I think we should use the heavy one to minimize the damage to the tractor. Well, I don't know what this tractor weighs for sure, but I know it's heavier than that camera. We'll see how this works out. I'm gonna have to put the camera out to get a better shot for you guys, because this is gonna be pretty cool. You know, honestly, I barely even felt that in the tractor.
It didn't even move.
Honestly,
did it do?
It didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything?
Nope. The lens is not even cracked.
All right, we're gonna make sure it's still recording on this end. Still recording?
Yep. Still recording.
Okay, well, we can break it. Stupid lightweight little tractor.
Yes.
The lens still didn't break?
No, the lens still didn't break.
Well, that was unnecessarily fun. And now it's time for a new segment that I call Check-ins with Randy the Master Pipe Layer.
Well, next job, we made her. We got a little bit of everything. Some 18-inch sticks to put in, 10-foot sticks. 15 single wall, 15 dual wall flex. 12-inch, 10-inch. And this is all for an erosion control to prevent washouts. Rest of the team showed up. Now we just gotta wait for DJ in the boot. So here's our plans they give me. So all these are tile runs, and then these dark little areas, those are dams that we put in with intakes to slow down the flow and stop the erosion. And then each individual line has its own grade. It's tile lateral 1 profile, tile lateral 2, and these are the actual dams. So then these are you got your elevations on this side. So when we do these subcuts, we throw the clay to one side and the black dirt to the other. So when we're done with them, we can put the clay back in the bottom and the black dirt back on top. We're not mixing our dirt up. Well, we ran low on pipes, so they're bringing more tomorrow morning. Finish the 18s up, and then we'll be on to everything else. Things always get interesting around here come the first of harvest. We are usually still trying to juggle and finish up the last tile job before harvest starts, and typically we end up harvesting in the afternoons and tiling in the mornings for the first 3, 4, 5 days till you get that first job done. But I am excited for a little change. And we have the boys and girls, sorry Andy, from DHS Grain working on moving this grain bin and giving us a little extra wet holding and moving it from there so we can shape that up and get it ready for a new bin someday.
The Dakota Micro people are all done for the most part. They've got one piece of hardware that they want to bring out tomorrow and kind of reroute some stuff to make it better. And then we will have the cameras up and running, so I'll be able to watch them from my app. And I'm excited about this thing. We got all kinds of stuff going on. I think it's gonna be a long harvest, but thank goodness we got this weather that we have. It's even a beautiful evening out here. We're gonna get busy real soon here.
People are always asking how deep we can go. About that deep.